Hey everyone, and welcome to a chilly day at Busch Gardens, Tampa. I'm so excited to be here. It's been so long. It's been, I don't know, I haven't been here since everything shut down, since they reopened. So I'm excited to see all the things that are changed, all the things that are new. We're going to check out Iron Gwazi. We're going to check out Mardi Gras. But of course there is social distancing because you can see the lion wearing its mask for safety. Let's go ahead inside and see what the park's looking like. So headed to Gwazi Field to check out Mardi Gras. We're going to check on what's going on with Iron Gwazi. Not a whole lot, because for the most part, they're still doing small things. But the ride is completely finished. Everything's completely themed. The station's ready to go. We're just waiting on open. But let's check out just a little bit here before we get to Mardi Gras. You can hear the music jamming already. I'm excited. Alright, hopefully before I leave. You can see inside the load platform they have TVs up and signage telling you which road's which. Looks like they're all good to go. Then even further back you can see they have the entrance signs and the locker signs and everything up. And then moving even further back, you can see they have all of the theming in this main entrance section ready as well. And all the buildings are painted and looking good, ready to go. This queue line over here is also looking really good. Yeah, we're literally just waiting on opening. Gwazi gliders are all painted up, looking good for the opening of Iron Gwazi. Got matching colors going on now. Here we are at Mardi Gras. You can see this little sign telling you what's what. They've actually got a lot going on this year. I'm really excited to see what's happening. Different locations, doing different foods and such. So this year, Mardi Gras is not happening in Gwazi Field, but instead they have it set up around this little pond area. They do have live music, as you can see here, the Zydeco band. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And they have a Mardi Gras brass band. And these are their set times. The Zydeco band plays at 12:30, which is coming up soon. The brass band plays at 1:30, which, still pretty soon. We'll try to catch some of that, and I'll show you in a little bit. But let's head over to the main entrance area, which looks fantastic. What's great to see is this is a little bit more of an adult event. It is still kid-friendly, of course, but because it is Busch Gardens, it is a little bit more of an adult sort of event. They do have tons of alcohol, different samplings of sorts, because, of course, their roots are with Busch. Of course, though, like I said, it is still a family event. So don't be afraid to bring your kids here or anything. I was just simply saying that they do have more alcohol-based beverages and items like Jello shots and stuff that you wouldn't find as well at some other parks. So it's great that this has more of a adult kind of flavor to it. It's exciting. We got some cold brew and some specialty coffees and cupcakes and a lot of good stuff here. Of course, and what would Mardi Gras be without all the beads? There's a wide assortment of masks and feathers and beads and all sorts of Mardi Gras goodies and props. Of course, you got your bead shot glass. Always a classic. And silly hats for all the silliest of hatters. Bit of a spoiler, but beignets, we will be back. I mean, what would Mardi Gras be without their beignets? Oh, they already look so good. Of course, they have beignets, but they also have some smoked bourbon peach sour cocktails. I'm gonna be back, just saying. Sounds so good. Made with Woodford Reserve. Over here by the stage, of course, you gotta prepare for your music with hurricanes. I mean, why not? That's exactly what you need. So over here we got rum hurricanes, peach hurricanes, spike dotty, some signature jello shots, and yeah, I mean bottles of water, because you gotta wash it down somehow. There's just something about Mardi Gras in the parks that you gotta love. Of course, it is early in the day, so there's not much activity going on right now. We'll be back a little bit later in the afternoon to see how this place fills out, what it's looking like. But just, you gotta love the atmosphere, you know? Such a beautiful landscape. Busch Gardens is very underrated for its beauty. I love it. Back by the Garden Gate Cafe, we've got a lot more offerings and flavors of Mardi Gras. Got a stand here that is the NOLA Creamery. They've got a lot of shakes and, you know, sundaes and, you know, add bourbon to all of it, please. Yes, please. But also over here, we got some more desserts. It's savory biscuits is what they're calling it. Let's get a look at this sign. Ooh, this place might be the one for me. They got some crawfish etouffee, some gumbo, some braised brisket, some spiced vanilla old-fashioned cocktail. Yes, please. With Woodford Reserve, by the way. And then a few different types of draft beers. Not too bad. This actually sounds really, really good. They've got an adorable photo op over here, just right next to the Garden Gate Cafe. Let's see what they actually have in the Garden Gate Cafe, though. They do have a sign right up here. And of course, in here they have a lot more of the Mardi Gras classics that you all love. They've got shrimp and grits, jambalaya, impossible jambalaya for those of you vegans. They do have options for you as well, which I know is really hard to find at Mardi Gras events, but they've got some here just for you guys. And then a whole bunch of different draft beers and frozen cocktails. Wow, so good. So if I can, I do want to spend a second to talk a little bit about Universal's Mardi Gras. I am headed to Universal in just a few days to film an update, because although the event hasn't happened yet, they do have, well, they've released all the news and they've started setting up for it. And one of the things about Mardi Gras this year is it's not going to be limited to the New York section of the park. It's actually spread all the way out throughout Universal Studios. And it has more of an international flavor, kind of theme to it. So very different than Mardi Gras in the past. Very different from Mardi Gras here. So if you want to see that update, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified when that video gets posted, because it's coming very soon. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But anyways, back to Mardi Gras here at Busch Gardens. As promised, we got some samples of the Mardi Gras food. Over here we got the braised brisket from the savory biscuit stand in the back. Ignore the wild birds behind us. And then, oh, I said ignore the wild, oh my goodness, the wild birds. Okay. And then for the other meal, we also got the chicken and sausage gumbo on top of the biscuit. They both look fantastic. I'll let you know how they are. So the brisket. I think the brisket is really good. It tastes kind of like a smoky, ignore these parrots back here, they're wild. But the brisket tastes kind of like a smoky barbecue pot roast almost. And the biscuit that everything is sitting on is, you know, it's not as moist as I would like it to be, but it does have a very great savory flavor, so the name is accurate, the savory biscuit. I think the gumbo, I actually like the gumbo a little bit more because it has a little bit of spice. It's not spicy, so those of you who are like freaked out by spicy foods, it's not spicy, but it does have a little bit of that like kick in the back, you know? It sits well, I just think that there's more of a wide variety of flavors with the gumbo because it's thick, but it's a little bit soupier, you know, like there's some sauce to it. But you have your chicken and your sausage. Fantastic. Highly recommend both. I think we might get some beignets in a second. We'll see how we feel. We'll see how we're feeling after this food. right, we got those beignets I was telling you about. You know, with our discount, it was only about $6.50, a little less. So yeah, decent. I'll let you know how they are. They look kind of small for beignets. They also don't look as fluffy as beignets should be. But we'll tell you how good they are. I'm excited. Hell yeah. Sorry, I know I don't really swear much on this channel, but beignets are like just a gift from the Lord, I swear. They're too good. Too good. Anyways, yeah, they weren't as like hot and fluffy as like, you know, beignets would be if you get them at like an actual restaurant, but they were still soft and chewy. Probably a little too chewy, honestly. They made up for the lack of fluffiness. Coated in powdered sugar. There's nothing you can really ask for more than that. It was I would highly recommend. Fantastic. They were better, so much better than I expected them to be. Highly impressed. We've kind of walked through the entire area, shown you all the different booths. They do have some merchandise that I want to take a look at right now. But that's kind of it for the food. Let me know what you think about the food offerings at Busch Gardens Mardi Gras. Back at the entrance over by Gwazi, they do have the Excursions gift shop. And they do have a lot of Mardi Gras stuff set up inside. Looks like they've got some alcoholic drinks set up in here, some rum hurricanes, which are just the best. Some punch hurricanes and some signature jello shots. Let's see what they've got, and some other merchandise as well. Inside the Excursion gift shop, they do have beads that you can purchase, but that's really about it for Mardi Gras merch. There's some other stuff like I showed earlier that you can get outside. Of course, though, here is the stand that is selling the jello shots, which are those right there. And of course, you can get some beads with your shot glasses attached up here, and all the other great offerings that they have. Oh, and the shirt. You can get that shirt too. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be our quick update for Mardi Gras. And we got some look at Iron Gwazi. There's really not much going on there at all. We're just waiting for an announcement of when that ride's going to open. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. You know the drill. Hit that like button if you liked it. Of course, bell icon to be notified when we post a new video. Anyways, I'll see you guys in that next episode where we're going to be talking Mardi Gras at Universal. Until then, the adventure lives on. Peace.